Hello, friends. Okay, I haven't been on Instagram Live in probably like almost 2 years, I think. So bear with me here while we figure out how to do it. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see how to share and all the things. Gonna see what all the buttons do. Cool, you can even add filters, which we're not gonna do. Okay, cool. So I think we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and post my shopping link right here in the comments. Let's see if I could pin it. Oh, I can. Cool. All right, so I went ahead and I pinned my shopping link, which is RheaHopeBeauty.com. So that is where you can find all of the makeup and the products that I'm going to be sharing. So I typically go live over on my Facebook page. So I went live this morning actually, where I did a skincare tutorial. But if you want to see how I do makeup on a daily basis, make sure you follow me over on Facebook, which I have the link to my Facebook in my bio on my Instagram. So if you're not following me here on Instagram, please do click that follow button. I do a lot of makeup, I do a lot of hair. I'm actually going to film a hair tutorial next after I get off here. But thank you guys for being here. I hope you all click that follow button. And then if you're able to click a share button, which I think you can, a little paper airplane. If you click that, you might be able to add it to your stories. You probably can send it to people, I assume. So feel free to do that as well. And we'll get started. So for today's very first live tutorial on Facebook, I'm going to do a cream foundation tutorial. So if you haven't seen my stories today, make sure that you go check them out. My Instagram stories I post on every single day, and I do a lot of makeup, hair, fashion. So if you love all of that, make sure that you are watching my Instagram stories every day. So make sure you do that. And so today I announced that we're having a huge sale on all of our makeup foundation wise. So if you haven't seen that, like I said, make sure you do. So we are doing any foundation, whether you want to do the stick foundation, whether you want to do the spray foundation, whether you want to do the pressed powder, so many different options that you can choose for your foundation preference on the Kudos. So Kudos is like our monthly deal. Every month it's something different. This month it's amazing because you get to choose any foundation, you get to choose any primer, and you get to choose any brush, any facial brush. So you get so much for $90. It's 26% savings. It's such a good deal. Our foundation never goes on sale. Our facial brushes go on sale even less. So make sure that you check out the Kudos, which again, I pinned right here. RheaHopeBeauty.com is my website. So on my skin right now, I have on two products. I have on my setting spray and my primer. So if you are new here, I rave about this pre-makeup routine that I always do. I do setting spray, primer, setting spray, and that is really going to help to even out your skin. It's going to hold your makeup on even better. It's going to make it look more fuller coverage. It looks so good on. So make sure you're doing that pre-makeup routine. Again, like I said, any primer is on sale on the Kudos. I love the mattifying face primer. I love this one because it's non-drying. It's extremely hydrating. Doesn't like crinkle or like film up on your skin, and it blurs your fine lines and your pores. So if you have large pores, definitely grab the primer on sale in the Kudos. Yes, the foundation is on sale in the Kudos. And if you need to be color matched, please message me here on Facebook or on Instagram. I'm so used to being on Facebook. Please message me here on Instagram, send me a selfie facing a window, and I can give you a full recommendation. All right, so for today's coverage, we're going to do all stick foundations. I'm going to show you how you can do it, how you can use a stick foundation all over. So first thing is we're going to go in with the stick foundation in the shade Lace, which is like my true shade. And we're going to apply this all over our face. This is going to be more of our truer shade. This is going to be full coverage. It's going to be flawless. It's going to be hydrating. It's going to be light. It is so stunning on and so easy to apply. You literally just mark up your face. So before I blend that in, I'm going to go in with the stick foundation in the shade Scarlet. Now this is going to be a lighter shade. This is the lightest shade in the stick foundations, and we're going to use this as our concealer. This is a really great option to use if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your under eyes, or if just concealer just never settles correctly on your under eyes. The stick foundation is a really, really good option to be able to get that really flawless under eye appearance without having to use like a ton of product. Thank you. These earrings actually just launched. It's my collab with 1110 Leather. I actually posted about them on my Instagram story, so make sure that you check that out, or you can message me for the link and the discount code. All right, so now I'm taking the Younique blending bud to apply this all over. Again, if you're new here, this is another thing that I'm constantly raving about. These blending buds from Younique are life-changing when it comes to how smooth your makeup looks. If you are doing your makeup and you think like, oh, it's just not settling right, I just can't get it to look right, I can't get it to look soft, the issue is the blending bud. I swear, every time it is so amazing. Our blending buds by Younique are not made with your everyday blending bud material. They are made with almost like a wetsuit material. They're a little bit denser. They compress the makeup down into place rather than just kind of buffing it around. It really does so much, and you get two when you buy them, a large and a small. So the small one is really, really great for getting those really hard to reach areas or your concealer. So I like to use this one for our concealer, aka our stick foundation in the shade Scarlet. And then I did the stick foundation in the shade Lace for all over. So we're going to really fine tune this makeup look by using these two products, and voila. Isn't that so stunning? Oh, yay. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Yes, my earrings are from 1110 Leather, and you can use the code RheaC15 to get 15% off. Okay, so right then, as you saw, we just kind of blended out our stick foundation. So that was the stick foundation, the shade Lace for all over. And then we did the stick foundation, the shade Scarlet for under eyes. I love that you can use this product multiple ways and that it's flawless, it is full coverage, and is buildable, meaning you can keep going and adding more if you want to really kind of get that really full coverage look. So I see a lot of people from all over France, UK, Mexico. So you all can actually shop from my website. We are international. And what's really cool is it doesn't ship from the US. It ships from your country. So I love that you don't have to wait for that like extended shipping time, and you still get the love it guarantee. So you can shop from my website, which again is RheaHopeBeauty.com. And that's where you can find all of the makeup I'm using. And you'll just select your country's flag down at the bottom of my website. And it will change into your currency, and you'll get it shipped from your country too. So I love that. Thank you, Holly. All right, so that was our stick foundation, the shade Scarlet and Lace, and you see you have that really soft porcelain doll full coverage look. So now I'm actually going to use a third stick foundation, which again, all of the stick foundations are on sale. So you could potentially order as many kudos as you're wanting to really, really utilize that deal and save the most money. So we're going to use this shade, which again is the shade Chenille, and we're going to use this for our contour. So I love a good cream contour, especially if you have fine lines or wrinkles or mature skin, because it's not going to accentuate your fine lines and wrinkles like a powder will. This is going to be super soft, still very kind of warm, and give you that sun-kissed glow. I'm only going to use it on my cheekbones and then around my forehead. So as you see, I followed the natural shape of my face. So I followed the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth, and we just literally dotted it, and then around the hairline. Now I'm going to take my blending bud again, and I'm going to use the fat side, and you're just going to bounce this right off that area, and it's going to kind of smoosh it out. Technical terms here, smoosh. And just like that, you get this really gorgeous, warm, chiseled look, and so easy. I'm all about easy and I'm all about fast, and that's why I love the stick foundation. You get both. You get easy and fast. So even if you're not like a pro makeup wearer or makeup doer, this is totally usable and learnable. And I do these tutorials every single day over on Facebook, so make sure you're following me there. I have the link in my bio here on Instagram, or you can just message me. I'll give you the link to it. Or you could just search Rhea Hope on Facebook and you'll find me. But I'm here every day teaching you guys new techniques, new tips, new tricks on how to use all of the products by our brand. So I love that too. All right, so now we're going to use a dry beauty blender. This one has a flat edge to it, which I really like because it fits really nicely. It's not by Younique, it's by a company called Real Techniques. But I like this only for my loose powder. So now I'm going to use a translucent powder. It's called the Touch Behold Translucent Powder. And I'm going to use a dry beauty blender, spritz it on there. And now I took the cap off mine so I could use it in a baking technique. What baking is, it's essentially just using a lot of translucent setting powder in those areas. It's going to draw out the natural oils of your skin. It's going to trap them. So we're going to use this wherever we want, wherever we get like really oily, wherever we put the concealer, or wherever we have large pores, because it also does help to minimize that. The other really cool benefit of doing this is its brightening effect. So I love to make sure to pop this on the center of my forehead, or the center of my face, make that pop out, and then you can kind of accentuate that contour just like that. Now you could leave this whole baking technique on as long as you're wanting, but for me, for example, I don't like to leave it on too long, or else I begin to feel like it gives me a drying effect. So I like to just kind of use this very quickly. So you're just going to pop that on and then use a really soft fan brush, which again, all of the facial brushes are on sale in the Kudos. So you can utilize any of those. And then you just sweep away just like that. So as you see, it's already mattifying those certain parts of our face that we used it in. Is there a difference if you apply the contour over the base color you already have on your drawing on the spot, then you base it? So that would just make it kind of look more, which I'm actually going to do right now, so you can kind of see how that looks. But it's all personal preference. All right, so now that we've done that, now I am going to do what you had suggested, which was use a pressed powder to go over your contoured areas. So the reason that I do this step now is, one, because I didn't contour everywhere I wanted to, because I really like doing it with a powder rather than a cream in these certain sections. And then also, this is going to set that product. So if I hadn't mentioned, I have really oily skin, so I swear by using powder for contouring for that reason, and I like to set that area as well. The baking powder, yes, this is going to be the Touch Behold setting powder, and you can find it right here on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Everything on my website has a love it guarantee as well, so if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it for your money back. I can even help you with your return. All right, so I'm going to very lightly just go over everywhere I already contoured, and this is going to be more of kind of setting the area, but also enhancing the contour. If you love a good bold contour, this is a really easy little trick. So I'm using the pressed powder. So technically it's a pressed powder in the shade Twill, which is also on sale in the Kudos because it's a pressed powder foundation. But what I love about our pressed powder is it's super, super silky soft, and it's not cakey, it's not heavy at all, so it's not going to accentuate your fine lines and wrinkles like other pressed powders may. And then I always kind of warm up my neck so everything matches really well. And then I'll make sure to tap off, blow on it if you need to, and then really very lightly handed go down the sides of your nose. It's going to contour that area. You can also contour around your bottom lip to give you that more pouty expression. And this is just going to warm everything up. So again, that was the pressed powder in the shade Twill that we just used for all over for our contour. So that's a really easy way to be able to contour if you're not wanting to use a cream, or if you want to enhance it too, or if you want two options for that. It's a perfect way to do it. How well does the stick foundation work for mature skin? Amazingly well, because it's a cream foundation, so it doesn't accentuate your fine lines and wrinkles. It's very, very soft on your skin, and it's very easy to use. All right, so now to even everything else up, I'm going to use my Mineral Touch Pressed Powder, so same product in the shade Taffeta, which is back in stock as of today. And I'm going to use this for all over my skin. So as you see, I'm going to go around the contoured areas, and this is going to really soften up these lines, because with the contour, you want it to look very soft, very melted, very blended. So you don't want it to look too dark or too kind of exaggerated. So I love our pressed powder for giving me that really finished, kind of airbrushed finished look. It's so pretty, it's so soft. And like I said before, I'm constantly raving about how amazing our pressed powder is because of how silky soft it is. Typically, people think that, oh, I have dry skin, or I'm this certain age, I can't use pressed powder, it's gonna accentuate my fine lines. And that may be true with some pressed powders, but not this one. This pressed powder is so incredibly silky soft. I highly recommend, and it's on sale in the Kudos. Oh, yay, happy birthday. So make sure you check out the kudos right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. All right, so our foundation and everything and our contour is already done. So now we're going to add a little bit of blush so we don't look a little washed out. So we're going to take our blush in the shade Sisterly, which is my absolute favorite blush color. It has these really gorgeous soft pink undertones to it, and it has this very slight sheen to it as well. So you get these really pretty kind of like almost like a highlighted blush. So it's like a 2-for-1. So if you're balling on a budget, this is a perfect product to grab to get a highlight and blush all together. So I'm going to take a angled blusher brush and we're just going to smile and tap this on to our cheekbone, sticking closer to the contour. So it's going to go highlight, blush, contour, and you'll just kind of tap that on, working up to the hairline, and this is just going to give you that really nice, beautiful, flush look without making you look overdone or make you feel like a clown. So again, that was the shade Sisterly in the pressed blush, which again, everything I'm using is right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. I do wear minimal makeup daily, but when I start sweating, it melts off. What should I do? So you're definitely going to want to get the setting powder that I had mentioned. Sorry, froze. But the setting powder is really going to help you with that. So setting powder will absorb any oil or absorb any sweat and really just kind of help to protect your makeup from all elements. It also really is great if you have to wear a mask to prevent anything from coming off there. So setting powder is going to really be your friend. Balling on a budget, that's right. All right, so now for highlight, I'm going to use the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly. It's one of my favorite highlights because it's more of like a rose gold and it's so soft. Sorry, I froze again. It's so soft, but it's so pretty on. Like you don't have to add a ton to get a really gorgeous outcome of it, but it's not so bright that you're like, oh gosh, I feel like a glow stick. So you're just gonna pop that on the highest parts of your cheekbone, fringe tip of your nose, and then you can do your Cupid's bow if you're wanting. You can also do like your brow bone. You can really pop that wherever you're wanting. All right, so now our face is completely done. So now I'm going to throw up my eyebrows really quick. My favorite tool to use for my brows is called the brow pencil. This is one of my absolute favorite products because of how easy it is to learn. So before I started with using this makeup, I didn't know how to do makeup at all. I didn't even know what contouring was. So when it came to doing my brows, I was really nervous at picking a brow product that didn't make me feel like a clown or feel like I had caterpillar eyebrows. So this product right here, I'm so passionate about because it really was what I learned to do my brows with. So this is the brow pencil in the shade Medium. It's only $19. So dainty, so you get like really great precise application. Comes in 3 colors, and like I had mentioned, if you guys need to be color matched or if you have any questions, just message me, DM me here on Instagram, send me a selfie facing a window with no filter on it, and I can give you a full recommendation on what products to use, what shades to grab. Like I had mentioned, everything is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and then everything has a love it guarantee. So if you need return anything for any reason, you can for your money back, no problem. So my general rule of thumb with my brows is I always go from like the tear duct straight up, and that's kind of where I know where to cap off the eyebrow. So I'll just kind of draw a little line there, and then I'll connect it all from like the top all the way to the arch, take it through the tail, and then same thing down below, same idea. From the corner to the arch and then throughout the tail. And then you'll basically just color in. Easy peasy. Just like that. And then you can kind of fine tune it. Now, if you're needing to lighten it or you feel like you went too dark, you can always take the spoolie side of your brow pencil and you can kind of comb through it. That'll lighten it up and kind of smoosh around the color. Again, technical terms. Just like that. All right, brows are done. So fast and easy. And now I'm going to take my eyeliner, and this is in the shade Perfect, which is my favorite eyeliner. One, it's only $15. It is smudge proof, it is water resistant, it doesn't build up in your tear duct, doesn't smudge or smear or give you raccoon eyes. I love this eyeliner. Actually stays where you put it. So I'm going to pop this on my water lines, just like that, above and below. And then now I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. Now I'm going to take my lip liner in the shade Prudent, and I'm going to line my lips with this. And this is one of my absolute favorite lip liners because it's so creamy, it's matte, it doesn't smudge or smear, it helps to hold your lipstick in place. It is so soft and it's so pretty. And it's only $15. So if you are wanting to overdraw your lips, making them look a little poutier, this is my favorite pencil for that. So again, it's the shade Prudent. And then I'm going to fill in my whole lip with this to give it this really gorgeous kind of nude peach matte look, which again, this is a really good little trick if you have to wear a mask because it's not going to smudge off on your mask. It's actually going to stay where you put it. And it's creamy. Doesn't dry out your lips or anything like that. All right. Isn't that pretty? It's so subtle. And then I'm going to top it with this lipstick right here, which you can message me and I give you the link to this. I'm going to put just a little lipstick on top. And then now I'm going to go in with my setting spray and set my makeup, and then I'm going to do my lashes. And the reason that I set my makeup before I'm like done with my makeup is to prevent transferring of your mascara. So have you found that when you put on your mascara, it's wet, right? And then you set your makeup, which helps to keep everything in a place all day. It makes your mascara more wet. So instead of making it more wet with setting spray, I like to do this first before using my mascara, which one is prepping and priming my lashes for my mascara, and two, it's preventing any transferring. So I love that. And then also the setting spray is so important to make sure you're doing because it's going to not only add moisture into your foundations, which is going to help them to expand and look more natural and softer on your skin, but it's also going to prevent transferring. So if you hug someone, you're on your phone, whatever, it's really going to help with that too. So that is going to be so important. All right, so now for lashes, already dry. We're going to go in first with our lash primer. Just like they say about primer on your face, it's crime not to prime. Same goes for your eyelashes. So this is going to be so important for getting your lashes to not only be super hydrated, which is going to help them be stronger, but it's also going to give you so much more length and volume with whatever mascara you're using. So this is called the Unique Lash Primer. It is must-have for sure. Which again, all the makeup I'm using is available down on my link, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Yes, perfect. Please message me, DM me here on Facebook, and I will message you a color match. All right, so now for mascara. You guys ready to see this amazing mascara? This is called the Twisted Mascara. It's brand spanking new. I love this mascara because it is the most smudge-proof, water-resistant mascara I've ever used. I love these like small little teeth on the wand here, which give you the best separation and the best length, and also it has a little doohickey in here, technical terms again, which helps that you don't get out too much product when you pull out your wand, so it prevents your lashes from looking clumpy and like having too much product. The other really cool feature about this mascara is it has dual wands, you guys, and the second wand is so tiny. It is so perfect for getting those really hard to reach lashes, like your inner lashes. And it's perfect for the bottom lash line. This is the first mascara I've ever been able to use to put mascara on the bottom lash line that it doesn't smudge or smear or leave marks on my under eye. First mascara ever. It's so good. Just like that. And then you can totally build it up and use as many coats as you want without it looking overdone or clumpy. So again, this is called the Twisted Mascara. It's only $27. It lasts anywhere from 4 to 6 months depending on use. And it is so great. There's no fibers infused in it, so it's perfect for sensitive skin. It's amazing. It's so good and so easy to use. So again, base of the lash all the way up. The other best part about this mascara is it also has keratin, argan oil, and biotin infused in it, so it is also nourishing your lashes and helping them to grow while you wear it. So if you have been struggling with getting your lashes to grow, this is the product, the tool, the mascara to use. So good. And look at that, you guys. My lashes are literally touching my eyebrows. So good. And that right there is the Twisted Mascara, which again is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. So there is the whole tutorial for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, I usually go live over on my Facebook page, so make sure you're following me over on Facebook. My name there is Rhea Hope as well, and I have it linked also in my bio here on Instagram. Make sure you're following me here on Instagram. Click that follow button and make sure you're watching the Instagram stories daily. Click on the little profile picture. My stories will begin to play. And then message me here on Instagram if you guys need any help or color recommendations or have any questions. It's water resistant, yes. I know, right? It really does look like I have falsies on. And this is just a Twisted Mascara with the lash primer. So if you grab one thing, this would be a really great product to give the brand a try and get a good understanding of it. Also, make sure you check out the Kudos because like I said, that's going to be any foundation, any primer, and any foundation brush, facial brush on sale. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys over on Facebook. Bye.